So Paid in Blood is a South Korean gangland mafia action drama movie, and this came out in 2021, and it stars the main actor Jang Hyuk, who plays this guy named Lee Min-suk. And Jang Hyuk, he's a really great actor. The last movie I saw him in was The Swordsman, and then he did a most recent movie in 2022 called The Killer, and it has a long title. But needless to say, I mainly watched this movie because of him. And the general story here is that there is this two warring mafias, and maybe there's some other mafia here as well, but there's really two main ones. And Jang Hyuk's character, he's somebody who is outside in. Basically, he came into this, he worked his way up, and now he wants more. And it centers around this casino, which a whole bunch of these mafia leaders kind of own, and he wants a big piece of that. And within this, there is a lot of violence, as you would expect, but there's also things that you really wouldn't expect, i.e. this whole mafia gang story. There's actually more to it than that, and it becomes more of a character-driven movie. And that's really what I want to start off first with this. The overall story of this movie, Paid in Blood, it is similar, but it's different, and it's different in a good way, because I kind of thought it would go like the traditional gangland stuff. It's mafia stuff. You have your main character who, basically goes through everything and they end up okay, I guess, or maybe there's like a sad ending. But in this case, this movie took me to places that I did not expect. Our main character is the main character, but not really the main character. And then there's other parts of this movie, other characters in this, specifically the main, I guess, warring mafia leader, and he becomes more of the main character as you see in this. And there is, I would say, a lot of evolution of these characters, and that was the best part of this movie, because it is something that is different. It goes in ways that I really did enjoy, and at the same time, by the end of the movie, there is a payoff, but not in the way that you would expect. And then the second thing that this movie does really well is the sheer level of violence in this particular movie. If you watch a lot of South Korean or Asian gang mafia type thrillers, you probably won't be surprised, especially in South Korean cinema, because they have some of the best action, especially when it comes to knives. There is a lot of knife action in this movie. It's brutal, it's non-flinching, it's very bloody, and so if you're the type of person who doesn't like knives getting stabbed and sliced, then you probably won't like this. And when the action it comes in really good and heavy, and I thoroughly enjoyed the action in this film. And the thing is, the action actually serves the story and the characters and this entire world, which leads me to the final thing. The world building in this, even though it is familiar, I think it does it in a really good way, because it feels real, but it also feels very harsh. It shows the harsh realities of being in this whole mafia and gangland, and a lot of movies do this as well, but this way it's kind of like matches everything else, and that does a really good job of really bringing you into this world, the characters, and the story.
Protect your online privacy and keep data brokers from selling your personal information by using Delete Me, the #1 privacy information remover service since 2010. Sign up today and get 20% off your first order. For more information, check out the affiliate link in the description area below.
And now getting to the things that I didn't enjoy about this movie, well, it didn't really have a direction, I would say. There is an overall theme and stuff, but it does move around a lot in different places. And even though by the end of the movie, you kind of can't tell what the overall theme it is, there's a lot of things that's missing. Like our main character, you really don't know much about him besides the fact that he's very ambitious, he wants it all, and he's super violent. And other than that, you don't know much else. And then our other main character in this, you do know stuff about him, you actually know more about him, but it seems like there's a lot more to these characters and this world that maybe could have been told, but it was left out of this. And so in this case, it is a good thing. It does leave some mystery, but in another case, it leaves a lot out, and it kind of leaves you wanting more. And so those are my thoughts on Paid in Blood. This is a really good movie in this whole genre. It does something that you've seen before, but it also takes into unexpected directions. So if you actually had any thoughts on this movie or other gangland type of movies that you've enjoyed recently, be sure to leave in the comments area below. And if you did want to see more of my South Korean film and show reviews, I do have an entire playlist. I'll leave that in the description area below or up here.